What is earthwork, and its different steps? The term earthwork refers to the process of moving earth and preparing and improving the soils, and to create a stable ground for a structure. Earthworks are often necessary for a variety of structures, including building foundations, retaining walls, basements, and road pavements. However, the use of earthworks is not limited to these structures, as they are also required for railways, dams, canals, and landfill sites. To improve the properties of the ground underneath a structure, earthworks are carried out with the following purposes: increasing soil bearing capacity, leveling the site, creating suitable surface gradient, improving the drainage, controlling shrinkage and swelling, reducing soil permeability. Soil preparation is the first step in carrying out earthworks, and it involves various procedures, such as: first, soil stripping; second, excavation; third, soil movement; fourth, trimming and grading. Once the soil preparation is complete, the next step is soil improvement procedures, which may include: first, soil material improvement; second, soil placement, otherwise known as soil filling; third, compaction; fourth, moisture control; fifth, inspection and testing. An important first step in understanding how earthworks are carried out is to realize that fills are done in layers. The layers of fill are typically referred to from bottom to top as subgrade, select fill, subbase, and base course. The subgrade refers to the lowest part of the earth formation, on which a construction, such as a building foundation or road pavement, will be built. It is commonly the natural soils in situ. The select fill is a layer of higher quality material that serves as an upper capping for the subgrade, providing improved strength and stiffness to the filled earth. It is important to construct this layer in a way that prevents excessive shrinkage or swelling, as the moisture content of the filled earth changes. The subbase and base layers serve as leveling layers, ultimately ensuring the construction of uniform concrete or other structural layers on the surface. Furthermore, the subbase and base layers considerably improve the stability and ability of the filled earth to carry loads. It is essential to finish these layers within specified tolerances and to a designated grade and level. It is worth noting that not all construction projects require the placement of every layer mentioned. Depending on the project type, some, or even all of the layers may be omitted. For example, in instances where deep foundations, such as piles, are being installed, it may only be necessary to have a natural subgrade layer, without the need for engineered layers, such as select fill or subbase. Let's shift our focus from fill layers and look at the various types of filling operations that can be executed. Fill types can be classified into 4 distinct categories in terms of levels of control: uncontrolled fill, rolled fill, controlled fill, and certified fill. As fills transition from uncontrolled to certified, the criteria for compliance become increasingly rigorous. In the case of a certified fill, higher quality soil must be used, and rigorous testing and quality assurance procedures are required throughout the process. As requirements become more stringent, the cost of the fill also increases. The type of fill implemented is determined by the thickness of the fill and the magnitude of loading that the earth must ultimately support. When examining a fill, it is necessary to comprehend the soil layers, and their conditions present, and the improvement work that is required for each layer. Another crucial aspect to comprehend about earthworks is the significance of adhering to design specifications when executing these operations. In order to ensure that a fill is completed, in accordance with relevant standards, it is important to meet all the necessary requirements. Therefore, we will examine the Australian codes and standards pertaining to earthworks, such as AS 2870 and AS 3798, and specifically focus on the key sections related to on-site earthworks. It's important to acknowledge that earthworks are just as vital as the process of constructing the structure that will be built upon the filled earth. When earthworks are not executed correctly, it can result in issues such as foundation failure beneath a building or pavement failure under a road. Unfortunately, the significance of earthworks is frequently underestimated or disregarded, resulting in numerous occurrences of foundation failures or pavement failures due to poor earthworks. The possible failures that could occur due to shortcomings in earthworks include cracks, settlement, upward deflection, and punching. Throughout this course, we will cover all the necessary steps involved in various types of earthworks. Our goal is to provide a comprehensive understanding of how fills are executed, as well as identify potential issues that may arise at each stage. Additionally, we'll examine the varying materials utilized for each layer of a fill, and outline the key elements that require inspection throughout the process. Upon completion of this course, you will acquire fundamental practical knowledge, essential to oversee earthwork activities on site. This covers understanding the fundamentals of earthworks, including fill layers and types, understanding technical terminology utilized in earthworks, such as CBR, understanding the process involved in producing soil test reports, identifying potential risks at different stages of earthwork, and what to look for on site, and comprehending how to interpret earthwork drawings. Ready? Let's get started. See you in the next video. Teletraining makes the most practical content for the quality construction industry.